Hi guys, it's Chief again. I haven't made a video in a while, but I guess I should start at some point. Anyway, as you can see, I never really done much with this tank. I've actually worked on the real one, and it was awesome. Well, I mean, eh, seen the real one, walked around in it, or sat in it, and stuff like that, but yeah, this Legend is the American version to the Panther and Tiger tank in World War II, the Persian. It's made to take on Tiger 1s and Tiger 2s and Panthers and anything that the German had to throw at the US troops in World War II, but we came into the war towards the end of the war. There has been some engagements, but not a lot. Everybody knew about Shermans and not Persians. It was used in Korean wars, and yeah. But so how does this tank perform in game? Now I couldn't get Tank Inspector to work, so can't really show you the armor. But it's pretty simple. The hull armor isn't very good. The hull armor is only 100 millimeter. It's slightly sloped. You'll bounce some shots, but not a lot. There's nothing bad about this tank. It's American, so great gun depression, always. Traverse speed is good. Top speed is 48. The gun traverse is decent. View range, always amazing. It's a American tank, so very, very high view range. Decent amount of hit points. Let's see, I have another... Do I have another medium? Tier A medium? Oh, okay. Well, let's compare it to... yeah, see? Lots and lots of hit points. Type 59 only have 13,000. This one have 1440. I mean, 1300. I'm sorry. So yeah. The armor on the turret, even though it's 127 millimeter, it's almost impenetrable because right there, giant piece of sloped, spaced armor, and then there's armor behind it. So very, very thick mantlet, and the commander's cupola is so small that at range, it's just, look at that. It's really, really hard to hit if it's behind cover. There's nothing amazing about this tank, but then again, there's nothing bad about this tank. And most people build this tank two ways. One is my way, standard scout setup, binocs, rammer, camel net. The gun itself, as you can see, 180 pin, which isn't good, but it's tier 8. I mean, so there, you get worse in tier 8 than that. Decent damage, 240 is 90 mil. Aiming time is good. Accuracy, not so good. Fast rate of fire, so you don't hit tanks. You don't hit heavy armored tanks front on. This is a flanking tank. This is almost like a very heavy scout. Vice versa, you can build this as a DPM tank. Rammer, you can get a binocs, and I think you can get a vertical. Yeah, vertical stabilizer. So rammer, rammer. Actually, what was I thinking? Yeah, rammer, and binocs, and vertical stabilizer. What am I saying? Okay, yeah. So those things you can do both. So I'm gonna show you gameplay with both of these in mind, really, really quick, and it's a really good game for both of us, I think. So 1 second, I'll get the game started. So Cameron, in the game with my friend here, Reaper Fang. Reaper Fang also has a Persian, but his Persian is built for DPM. My Persian is built for scouting. So since this is a long view range medium tank, I usually like to go to the middle on this map so I can get some quick shot in. And yeah, the mod is a little bit glitchy doing replays. I have no idea why, but anyway. So I like to go to the middle of the map and do some spotting and try to get some quick shots into tanks. So we're gonna go there, and of course Reaper Fang's gonna follow me up. According to XVM, We don't have a very good chance of winning. It's 47%, but yeah. Anyway, this is a good spot because... Oh, yeah, T-25. But... So if you can see that this rock basically covers my lower glacis, and I just have my turret exposed. And as you can see, you can do some pretty good spotting, and this... I don't know how I missed that, but... This stupid Panzer... Well, I don't know. Waffle Panzer Tier 7? Yeah, he's not gonna have a very good day. Yeah. He's not having a very good day. KV3 looks like he's stock. Yeah, looks like he's stock. But really, if you're sitting here with this kind of view range, you're pretty much gonna spot everybody coming this way, and well, anybody that came along that route are probably gonna get killed by either you or whoever's behind you, and it's very hard for them to engage you because all they can really see is your turret. Now, everybody that came on the island died except, well, all of the enemy except that AMX 1375. KV3 has appeared again, and yeah, he just got his track blown off. That was the end of him. 5-2, we're not doing too bad. So 1390 has since then jumped off the hill. Our Tiger 2, unfortunately, and our AT-15 has died. AT-15 is actually a really good player. I came over to try and get some spots in, but of course I got shot at. That was actually a shot from me hitting the dead tanks that's on the other side. But here's the 1375. I don't remember if I had 6th Sense in this tank. I probably didn't. But anyway, so went up the hill. Now here is going to be some pretty interesting spotting. Now of course the Luch got himself killed, and I'm waiting for something to happen, and just as the AMX 12 hit, I fired at the same time and killed him. So 2 shots, 1 bounced and the other one broke my gun, and my gun is gonna pretty much remain broken. You'll see. So AMX 50-100 on the other side of the hill. I repaired my gun, and he's behind a rock. So I'm sticking around just so that I can be sure that the 50-100 doesn't kill that Panther 2. But the Panther 2 is actually doing a really good job fighting him. He's also being shot by the artillery, so he's not in a very good spot to begin with. And looks like Panther 2 just used either a fire extinguisher or a premium fire extinguisher. But AMX 50-100 end up killing the Panther 2. But again, he's not going to live long there anyway. He's the only one there by himself. There's a couple of tanks moving up, so he's not going to survive. So I'm on 3 kills, and Reaper is... he doesn't have a kill yet, but the 50-100 is about to die because our 50-100 is moving up, and he kills him like I thought he would. Going up the same hill, like I didn't learn my mistake the first time, but that's okay. I'm stupid, so I'm assuming that's the butt of a Ferdinand, and I bounced, but okay. So I have no shots there. Decided to try my luck at this Panther 2 and this Tiger 1. Our Panther 2 is taking hell of a beating. He was at full health a minute ago. Okay, so let's see. Panzer 2. Yeah, I was actually aiming for the Tiger 1. But okay, kill's a kill. I'm not gonna complain. So that's one less tank off the board. And snapshot, I don't know why I did that. So Reaper Fane's first kill. I'm on 4 kills now. Um, yeah. So you know all of their tanks are just hiding in that corner. Artillery, yeah. But you know what's happening? All of their TDs and that 112 is hiding in that corner and not coming out. AT-15 put a shot into him. Reaper also puts a shot into him. The slight problem I have with this tank is the low alpha damage, but it has very high DPM, so I guess it makes up for it. So yeah. So again, I'm going up the hill to see if I can get some spots, or maybe not. It's been a couple days with this replay. I don't really remember everything. At least not very clearly. So Tiger P kills, or no, AT-15 kills our AMX-12T. And I made a mistake here. I fired at the Tiger P, but I pulled too far out. And of course, I make the same mistake again. Oh, he's running. And there is the artillery. Kill number 5. Oh, now they're firing back at us. Yeah, I need to learn Sixth Sense. Yep. Guess what broke again? Yeah, that's right. So far I've taken no damage, a whole bunch of hits, and my gun broke twice. That's the luck of this tank. People think Persians are easy to pin. They're not. They're incredibly hard to pin. But that turret, yeah. So the 112 is doing a really good job spotting for us. But at this point, he's at very low health. Even though we have 3 artilleries, they're not doing too much. I mean, so really, the only logical thing to do is charge. Yeah, the only logical thing to do is to charge that spot. I went up to the top of the hill to get some more spots in, but we have to charge them, and we have to hopefully get there before the 112 dies. But 112 is fighting a Ferdinand, and he's not doing very good, and I got myself stuck. I don't know why, but I did. Still stuck. Yet, stupid, the other side of the hill. Yeah, there you go. Feels like a big noob. But Reaper Fang is firing towards that direction. Hopefully something gets light up. I have full camo and full binocs, but still not able to spot anyone. Ferdinand's back there. The AT-15 is also back there. I'm still at full health. Reaper has taken a few hits, but we both decided that it's time to go. We have to go help that 112 before he gets himself killed. And of course, it's then the Ferdy appears, and the 112 takes a really nasty hit. And of course, by Reaper firing, he's sort of just giving my position away. But unfortunately, the 112 ended up dying, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So 112 has died. The AT-15 killed him. I decided right here. So tactic wise, there's a rock in front of me and there's some bushes. There's 2 TD in the trees back there. Reaper is behind me sniping at whatever I can light up. There is 5 minutes on the clock. If I just sit behind this rock, I will eventually cap out. So unless they're too pussy to come fight me, they will come at me at some point, and Reaper back there is gonna have a very, very good shot at whoever runs at me. So is the 2 arty that's sitting at our base that's pretty much concentrated on this area now. So this is exactly what, and Reaper's firing to the trees, trying to give me cover fire, which I don't really need, but here comes the Ferdinand. That was a bad shot. So Ferdinand takes 1 arty shot. Now, I'm aware that the AT-15 might have shots at me, but I don't know how I lived through this. I don't even know how I didn't take any damage. Here's the second one. But I didn't die. Somehow, our 2 arty managed not to hit me this whole time when they land shots after shots after shots right into me, or right into the side of me. Now, here I decided to take a hit to take out this Ferdinand, but so yeah. And Ferdinand has a really, really big gun. Average alpha damage is 500, and I'm taking a very big risk here. Ferdinand have 267 health. I have to have a very, very good shot, and Reaper is saying that he can't pin him at that range. So yeah, so pretty much I have no choice. I had him spotted again, hopped out, he took a shot at me, and I finished off. Someone did hit the 30. Actually, it's AT-15 that took a shot at me. But, so now the AT-15 is here. Now, I could have ran up and killed him because he's under the hill, but I have 6 kills. Reaper's on 2 kills. Now, I made this decision and I don't really regret it, but I'm gonna keep this AT-15 alive, and I want Reaper to get his 3rd kill so we can have brother in arms. I already have a top gun, so honestly, I don't really care. So, I'm staying back here, waiting for Reaper to catch up. I know the AT-15 is coming towards me. Now Reaper is getting behind me. Now I'm gonna try to get this AT-15 to concentrate on me so Reaper can get around him and get kills. And as you can see, one mistake there, took a shot. Second mistake there, I should have gotten better position and took a shot. I tracked him and I thought I had enough time to get around him. Now that was my 3rd mistake, which I paid dearly for it. I thought I was going to use the hill to get away. No, that's not going to happen. Now I died. Reaper have no problem killing him now, but our stupid arty is trying to get us killed. But yeah, unfortunately, I made a couple really stupid mistakes at the end and got myself killed. But in the end, we got 9 kills between the 2 of us. The AMX got 3 kills off of him, and yeah, I mean AT-15 camped here the whole time and killed everybody that ran at this position, but but I guess that's his job. That's what he's supposed to do, and he did pretty good. So we'll see some after battle results. So some after battle results. I got 2 medals. Mastery Badge First Class. I got Top Gun and Patrol Duty. As I said before, this tank is set up as a scout, so it's expected, I guess, that I would get Patrol Duty. Have a couple of those. I don't have a scout badge yet, but basically this is basically a long range tank that can spot everything in front of me and also have the armor to take hits and the gun to engage. So a little bit better than the light tanks in this game, but yeah. So anyway, I did decent amount of damage, but here's the funny part. So we'll skip all of this and we'll see the battle detail. Now remember I said this tank is similar to, it's good in every aspect. So let's see. 2300 damage, 2300 damage taken, 2300 spotting damage. So, eh. So it's, like I said, very, very well-rounded tank in every aspect. Might have gotten steel wall if I got shot a few more times, but then I also died. So, yeah. Fire 21 shots. The gun lacks accuracy at range, at extreme range. It lacks accuracy. Um, Obviously, detected 8 tanks, destroyed 6 out of 8, but decent amount of spotting damage and traveled a very good amount of distance. But here's the thing. So there's basically two setups for this tank. One is my setup, which is a spotting setup. The other one is my friend's setup, which is a DPM setup. Now, I did 2300 damage. Let's see how much he did. He did 3700 damage. He fired 46 shots, which means he fired most of his shots, and he hit just about half because he was randomly firing into that forest the whole time, trying to root out the TD. But he did hit 16 shots versus, well, let's do this. That would be better. So damage wise and XP wise, we're right against each other. So I earned slightly more XP because of the spotting damage, but he has way more damage done. I'm gonna assume he made more money than I did, but I hit 16 shots, 14 shots. He hit 16 shots. I had some of my shots are track shots, so he did more damage. But you can see I've only fired 21 shots. He fired 46, so twice as many. But he did his job. So as of course the damage taken and the spawning damage isn't nearly as good as mine. But then I made my tank into a scout. So unfortunately, no one got the steel wall badge. At least on our side, he got one of the new awards. So on the enemy team, nobody did extremely well. I mean, the Tiger won. That's amazing that at a tier 8 battle, a Tiger did this well. The two TDs, they did do a lot of damage, but at the same time, they camped in the hill. Ferdinand missed half of his shots. The AT-15 didn't do any better. Missed most of his shots. And the ones they hit, yeah. But overall, I think their team were pretty even down to the very last few tanks. But after all, we did outplay them. Our top tier tanks did really, really well. On the other hand, their top tier tank didn't do so well. Most of them did horrible. Let's see. No damage, no damage, no damage. Tier 8 did no damage. Barely any damage. Barely any damage. Barely any damage. Barely any damage. So most of the tier 8 did pretty horrible. On the other hand, our tier 8 did relatively well. Yeah, so it's a good game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.